Hello everyone, welcome to our kitchen. Yay, we're back! Yay! We're going to try something a little different today. If you look at a carrot here, you might think we're making dessert. Tomato with the carrot, maybe not so much. Ooh, we got pepper here, we've got peas. What are we making, Gwen? What are we making? We are going to make a chicken pot pie. Figured I'd mix things up a bit, make dinner instead of dessert for this time of night. So we're going to go ahead and do that. All you need a pastry crust or a pie crust for single crust pie, which you need for that, and I need to move over with the recipe way over here. You can either buy your own crust, which I know a lot of people like to do, or what the... Oh, okay, so if you want to make a single crust pie, you need 1 1/4 cups flour, all-purpose, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, a 1/3 cup of butter. Butter's better, I think, in my opinion, than anything else. And then 4 to 5 tablespoons of cold water. I've already done that. It's in the fridge, waiting for me to press it out. You only need 1 crust because you're actually going to cover... you're going to put all your ingredients in your pie pan without the bottom crust, and then you're going to cover it up. Because it's going to be all runny anyway, so why ruin a bottom crust, right? Okay, so we are going to start with chopping things up. So, what sounds good? What should we do first? Let's just go ahead and add our chicken. I have 2 cans of canned chicken here. Yeah. You could cook up some chicken if you want, or use leftover chicken, whatever you want to do. My cats are circling me right now because they smell this, and they think they're getting some juice. But figured, you might be pressed for time tonight. Might want an easy option for dinner. Just grab a couple cans. What is that noise? What is that noise? Are you chewing on your... That's what you've got on your face. You're chewing on your book. What are you looking for? Oh, you see the tomato. Okay, so let me break that down a little bit. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and chop up our pepper. Get the core out of here. Like carving a pumpkin. Come on. Out with you. There we go. Alright, slice and dice. Bell pepper is also an excellent baby snack. I'm sure you would like some of this. Cut really tiny slices for Glenny. Yeah. You got a book. Alright. Those will be Gwen's slices over here. Would you like some? Okay, so you're going to cut this into pieces here. Just nice adult size chunks. And spread them into your pan. Is that good? You like your pepper? It's nice to be able to eat when Mama's cooking, huh? Alright. All nice and sliced up. Spread around. Make sure your hands are clean, of course. You can adjust your chunk size to whatever you want to do. There are no rules. Just don't put the whole pepper in at once. Be like, I'm done with this. Cats really want this chicken. Right, there's half a pepper. I'm going to pause it for the other half. I know it doesn't take that long, but I figured this is the boring part, right? Okay, pepper's all nice and chunked up. There we go, nice and pretty. Let's add some orange to it. So we're going to add 3 large carrots. And I'm going to go ahead and slice off the top of this one. And the ends, just because I don't like dealing with the ends. And then we're just going to cut that up. And I'm going to do this 3 times. Apparently carrots and finger bones are about the same, so I get creeped out every time I cut up carrots because I keep thinking about the fact that it would be so easy to just slice my fingers off with this thing. So, fun little trivia fact for you guys. Yay! I always want to think about cutting your fingers off when you're cooking. Just, just be on the safe side. In fact, you're supposed to like bend your hands like this, get into a C when you're cutting, but I can never remember to keep my hands like that. Alright, so we're just going to have a rainbow pie. Yay! Alright, I got 2 more carrots to go and then on to the tomato. Okay, I have 3 carrots sliced up. That's pretty nice. We're going to slice up this tomato here, which I'm sure will be very exciting for Gwen because she loves tomatoes. Yeah. Goodness. So what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to get the core out of the tomato here. There we go. Just slice this guy up. These are beefsteak tomatoes from the farmer's market. They are pretty good. Really good on sandwiches. I'm going to use them for the pot pie. Now, if you don't like any of the ingredients I'm putting in, you do not have to use any of, you need the flour, you need meat of some sort, you need milk, you need vegetables, butter, chicken broth. Yeah. But everything, the meat, the vegetables, you can substitute with whatever you want. If you don't want meat at all, you don't have to add meat. You can make this a vegetarian dish if you want. We're just cut that guy up into nice chunks. Don't break your fingers. I'll move this over here so you guys can see what I'm doing. Yeah, I know. It's funny, with cooking videos, it's the only acceptable video to be looking down the entire time because you could cut yourself if you don't. I seem to be on a cutting kick today. Yeah. Right. and then we're going to put our tomatoes in here. Alright, we're going to use our spoon to spread it around. Now we want some frozen peas. Calls for about a cup of these, so I'm just going to add what I have left. It's about a cup. Peas always make a dish look not so attractive to me, but they do taste good. I do enjoy eating peas. I just don't like seeing them with all the other colors. I'm weird like that. Okay, so that's pressed down nicely. Now on to your mixture. Okay, so in here I have a cup and a half of chicken broth. What I did is I just put a cup and a half of water in here, put a bouillon cube in there, let it boil for a bit, and now it's chicken broth. Yay! 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to go ahead and add that in. I melted it. And you want a 1/3 cup of all-purpose flour. I don't have much flour left, but I think I have enough. Ooh, it's going to be close. Well, I might just have a bit thinner gravy. So we're going to add that in. Here's my lid here. We'll use what's left for the pie crust. And we're going to whisk it in. Nice chicken gravy. And you're just going to pour it on top here. Try to spread it around so you can hopefully coat more, but it's mostly just going to go to the bottom. So. Okay, now you're going to add some seasoning. You can do some poultry seasoning. Now, okay, I am sort of following a recipe, but I'm not really. I'm kind of making this my own. So, if you want to follow the recipe, well, I'm not giving you that recipe, I guess, because it's completely different than what I'm actually doing. I'm just using it for a guideline to figure out how much of what to put in. But so, what I'm doing. Sprinkling some Lowry seasoning salt in there. I really like Lowry's. You can use whatever seasoning salt you want. Sprinkle it on top. However savory you want this dish. Don't overdo it, but don't underdo it either. Alright. Add some black pepper. Inhale so you don't sneeze. Cool. Okay. I forgot to add milk. Oops. Okay. Well, that's not a big deal. 1 cup of milk, or cream if you want. Oop, I'm spilling. Alright. Pour that over the top. We'll make your gravy creamy. And make it rise up more. There we go. That looks better. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, that black pepper is getting to my nose. Okay, I'm going to set all this aside and I'm going to clear my area so I can roll out some pie dough. Oh! Oh my goodness. Okay, well first I'm going to go wash my hands and my elbow. And I sneezed that way, luckily. And then I'm going to do all that, so I will be right back. Okay, we are ready for this pie dough. Now, like I said, I don't have much flour left, so I'm going to make the most of it and sprinkle it around my table as best as I can. I did throw this in the refrigerator first. Not the flour, the pastry crust. So it should be less sticky anyway. Okay. If all else fails, I can grab some bread flour maybe. Okay. Oh yeah, so this is, ooh, definitely not sticky, it's hard. So we're going to push this down. And you're going to roll it out. Ooh, I've been in the fridge a little too long. It's definitely rolling out quite so nicely. It was definitely in the fridge too long. Okay. Oh, there it goes. You're right there. It's also shaped completely wrong. Okay, I'm going to roll this up again. Warm it up a bit. Disc. Yeah. Alright, let's try this. I'm not picking it up right now. Okay, so if you get frustrated, you can always cut this into strips and just cover the pot pie. Because this is not working for me right now. I blame refrigeration. Thought I was being clever. Yep. So that's what I'm going to do. Once I get it rolled out flat enough. Trying not to get my hair in here. Awful. Okay, well. This has turned out lovely. I always have something interesting for you guys, right? This would cover half the pie. If I could just piece together some of the holes and spread it out more. Aha. And obviously make sure your hands are clean. I can think of a couple of you right now who are like, what is she doing? Okay, it's spreading out better now. Hold on. We might be able to do this. I could make it look like a maple leaf, maybe? Built-in vents? Really? Oh, that's so much better. Okay, it's warming up. Okay, so don't use really cold pie crust or pie dough. I think that'll fit. Let's check the size. Oh, we're leaking. Perfect! Yay! Alright, now the fun trick. Take an edge, roll it up, and then roll it over. And I started a little too far back. There we go. Yeah. Awesome. Still leaking. Okay. Cool. Alright. I did it! I've done this before, I swear. Okay, your next step is to crimp the edges. So you're going to take a fork and you're going to huh? And you're going to press them down on the edge of the pie around so they stick to the edge. Make a nice, pretty looking crust. Oh, baby, you need a nap. Yeah, it's time for your afternoon siesta. Alright. Just push down. It won't stick quite as well as when you've got a double crust, pie crust underneath. It's normally crimped together. This you just pinch into the side. And poke some holes in the middle. For venting. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then you're going to take your butter knife here, and you're just going to cut the excess off the edges. Unless you really want to keep those for some reason. And those edges make pretty good turnovers. So let's put some jelly in there, put them in the oven. So hey, you might have dessert taken care of too. Okay. I present you a pie. Yay! Yay! We got a pie. Yeah. Okay. So what you're gonna do now, or later, depends on what time you're preparing this. You want to set your oven to 400 degrees, and you're gonna bake this for 30 minutes. I'm gonna do that later since this is a pie for dinner, and right now it is 1:45 in the afternoon. So I've got a little while. I don't need to have this ready in 30 minutes. So I'm going to stick this in the fridge. When I do put it in the oven though, I am going to put a cooking sheet underneath, like what you would put cookies on, those big rectangle ones, because it is close to the edge for the gravy, so there is a chance that it'll bubble over and overflow. Even though we've crimped the edges, it's still easy for those edges to come up. It's not going to look perfect just like this when it comes out. It'll be a little, I don't know, it won't be wonky quite so much. It'll just they shrink a little bit and things bubble up, and you know, you've probably cooked before, right? So that's what I'm going to do. So again, 400 degrees, 30 minutes. There'll be a picture of this at the end. Have a good day, guys. Enjoy your dinner. Say bye, Gwen. Say bye-bye. Okay, we're pointing.